Please continue standing for our national anthem. Mr. Tucker. Please remain standing for our school alma mater. Thank you.
so much left to say. I'll always love you. Maybe someday, maybe some way we'll meet again. For you, you're a part of me. With you, I can be strong, and you believe in me. With you, I'll carry on. Maybe someday, maybe some way we'll meet again. Maybe someday, maybe some way we'll meet again.
Let's give him a hand, folks. Give him a hand. Outstanding job by the chamber choir singing Someday. Please take your seats. Officer Failing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening, class of 2002. My name is Anthony Cassano. I have the privilege of being the principal of Lorain Admiral King. I'd like to introduce at this time the people that are on the dais with me. Superintendent Dolores Morgan, President of the Board Raul Ramos, Vice President Jeanine Donaldson, Board Member Mr. Keith Lilly, Board Member Mrs. Dina Ferrer, Board Member Mrs. Cynthia Miller. Our directors from Charleston, Mrs. Robbie Brown, Mr. Larry Amelia, Mr. Ken Klein, Mr. Lyle Troyer, and Mr. Dan DiNicola. In the rear of the assembly here, seated in front of you, are members of the LAK staff. I'd like at this time to recognize them. Staff, will you please rise? Be recognized. And at this time, all teachers out here, elementary, middle school, will you please rise as well and be recognized? Because you helped these people get there. That's right, you too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, folks. I know everybody's excited this evening, and I can see up to my left over there at Rambunctious crowd, and I know that you're very happy for these fine young men and women today. But one of the things that I told them very carefully about, that this is the most important event of their lives, and it should be spiced with honor and dignity. And I'm sure that this community understands that this is the best of our best, and we certainly want to give them all the honor and the dignity that is due them tonight. Parents, you have waited 18 years or more to make sure that your children have graduated. And I know that you have a lot of friends there with you and brothers and sisters and so on. But I'd like to take special tribute at this time. How many grandparents are out there? Could you stand in the stands? All your grandparents stand up. Let's everybody give them a hand. You guys are the ones that helped build this town, and we're grateful. We're grateful for what you have done. Please understand that we know that all of you are very excited about your young person that is here. But we want to make sure that everybody has fair representation. It's sure, we want you to cheer for that young man or that young woman over there that you're so proud of. But let's make sure that we respect each other's rights during the whole ceremony. And we want to make sure that everybody's name is read in the proper order and gets due recognition. We appreciate your support this evening, and I'm convinced that Lorain can rise to the occasion. Can I count on that? Thank you. Let's begin at this time with a 2002 service credit. These are students that do an outstanding job at our school on a daily basis to help us, and believe me, we just can't do things without them. Please hold your applause until we have announced all of the names. Number 1, Krista Sabornia, please rise. Laura Dempsey, Julie Doherty, Ashley Fraze, Benjamin Gradisekit, Kristen Hilko, Brittany Hill, Kalisha Ivy, Jennifer McGilvery, Marielle Scheibel, Audrey Wayton, Andrea West, and Allison Wright. Please give them a hand. And last, and certainly not least, the number 1 person in points for service credit, Miss Mallory Donaldson. Please rise. Please be seated. In every class, we're always fortunate to have those people that for some reason they choose to excel a little bit more than the rest of us. These are fine young men and women that are being represented today, and these are our honor graduates. Please rise as I call your name. Juan Cortez, Lindsay DeAndrea, Laura Dempsey, Robert Fisher, Timothy Garcia, Benjamin Gradisekit, Carrie Kuhn, Matthew Lang, Daniel Lopez, Daniel Mitoff, Diane Ramos, Marielle Scheibel, and Andrew Wargo. Please give these people a hand. Outstanding job. Remain standing. Our salutatorian for this year, class of 2002. Please rise, Miss Audrey Wayton. And number 1, valedictorian, Miss Julie Doherty. Please give them a hand. Please be seated. We're giving many honors this particular evening, and we now continue on the scholarships that these students have won. We are very fortunate to have an outstanding guidance team. Mr. Busher, Ms. Coco, Ms. Grebe, Mr. Moore. And this class has made many important career choices with them. Many students receive a career passport today, and this will better enable them to enter the world of work. And many of this year's senior class have chosen the military as their next step into adulthood. However, a large group of this year's class has chosen to continue their education at either 2-year or 4-year colleges. As a matter of fact, this year's class has more students continuing their education past high school than any other graduating class of recent memory. With the help, that's all right. With the help of Mr. Tom L. Cisco, our Garrett Post-Secondary Guidance Counselor, this year's class has been awarded $3 million in scholarships to continue their studies. This is the 2nd consecutive year that Lorain Admiral King students have been awarded $3 million, and it gives me pleasure to introduce them to you. Because it's $3 million, there's quite a few, so please bear with us. Please give these young people their due today. Beginning, Karen Ackerman, Rachel Augusto, Carmen Algie, Maria Alvarez, Jamisa Emerson, Charity Anderson, Todd Angelo, Jamie Babinski, Rebecca Berlingeri, Bryant Bond, April Bonowitz, Adam Brewer, Wallace Bryant, Catherine Calloway. I'm going to give everybody their due here. Thank you. Sol Caraballo, Erica Carson, Justin Carter, Tanika Coleman, Elizabeth Comer, Shai Cook, Juan Cortez, Josephina Kotz, Krista Cernobria, Christopher Cromer, Stacy Crutcher, Lindsay DeAndrea, Miguel De Jesus, Ryan Demich, Laura Dempsey, Dina Diaz, Mallory Donaldson, Julie Doherty, Lisa Drozdowski, Desiree Feliciano, Robert Fisher, Craig Fitch, Crystal Fleming, Jennifer Flowers, Jasmine Ford, Ashley Fraze, Curtis Fraze, Timothy Garcia, Elba Gomez, Letitia Goodwin, Benjamin Gradisekit, Bethany Hart, Christian Hassel, Tiffany Hawthorne, Gina Henry, Brittany Hill, Karine Ignatko, Kalisha Ivy, Christopher Jackson, Veda Jackson, Maisha Johnson, Jonathan Callis, Zebulon Kittle, Christina Copa. A lot more to go, folks. Bear with us. Carrie Kuhn, Matthew Lang, Matthew Ledbetter, Miriam Ledee, Shanae Lee, Sheena Leslie, Adam Lilly, Mercedes Logan, Daniel Lopez, Jennifer Magdaleno, Mindy Marrero, Tony Maselli, Hayes Massey, Samuel Masterovich, Jennifer McGilvery, Julie McKay, Lindsay McKillop, Daniel Mitoff, John Monroe, David Morales, Terry Mulholland, Gilberto Navarro, Charles Nichols, Michelle Parks, Nichelle Parks, Crystal Phelps, Michelle Puffnock, Diane Ramos, Joseph Reardon, Tara Richardson, Cynthia Rivas, Anthony Rivera, Daniel Rodriguez, Lloyd Rogers, Maria Sanchez, Michael Sanchez, Marielle Scheibel, Amber Scott, Candace Shaw, Ashley Silva, Jacqueline Smith, Julia Smith, Justin Smith, Andrea Stevens, Amber Strader, John Thurman, Angela Turner, Lucas Velez, Timothy Walton, Andrew Wargo, Audrey Wayton, Joseph Weatherspoon, Andrea West, Amber Williams, Larry Williams, Tamika Wilson, Mark Worden, and Allison Wright. Give these folks a hand. Go ahead, give it to them now. Yeah. $3 million there. Outstanding. Students, you may be seated. Continuing on with this program, we have a special treat for you. And we're fortunate that our graduates are so gracious and to share tonight's festivities. Some time ago, the state of Ohio made a new law that stated that World War II veterans that left high school to go and serve and did not receive their education subsequent to their time after the service were given the opportunity to receive their diplomas. Tonight, we have 10 men 10 young men, young in heart, young in spirit. I've had the opportunity to speak to them. And it was an interesting history lesson to me because these gentlemen were on the battlefields of Europe, to the jungles of the South Pacific. And they came home and they helped to continue to build this nation. They served with duty, sense of duty, a sense of honor, a sense of country, and a strong sense of patriotism. This is unfinished business. As a veteran, myself of Vietnam, it gives me great pleasure to honor these individuals this evening. We will honor them not only with a high school diploma, but we'll also honor them with a medal for a lifetime of achievement. Commander, post your detail. The names of these individuals will be read by Assistant Principal Ms. Germaine Jackson.
Our 2002 World War II veteran graduates are Thomas Byers, Achilles de Leonardis, Clarence Lewis Geisel, John K. Grant, Chester J. Courant, Willie Pong, Walter Ross, John N. Stetz, John F. Satala, and James Tucker. Congratulations, and we salute our World War II veterans, our graduates of 2002.
Commander, receive your detail. Thank you again. Thank you again. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you very much again for that honor that you have shown these men. Continuing on with our program now. We have a person that comes before you now that's come to us for a long way away. This person has blazed a trail through Colorado, through Columbus, has been a lightning rod here in Lorain for us. She's had to make some very difficult decisions in this town to help our school system move forward. I, for one, am very glad that she is here, that she's making the decisions that she is making. Please welcome someone that we affectionately know as Dr. Dolores Morgan, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you. Good evening. First, on behalf of Lorain City Schools Board of Education, let me congratulate you all on your graduation from Lorain Admiral King High School. Obviously, the sun shines on you tonight. Your graduating class is 244 strong, 244 students who have met and exceeded the requirements of the state of Ohio for graduation. Also joining the ranks of the 2002 graduating class are the 10 World War II veterans who will also receive their diplomas along with each of our 244 graduates. Today, we celebrate you individually and collectively. Graduates, you've got a lot of people here celebrating you. Friends, relatives, classmates, every single one of them is proud of what you've achieved. If asked to describe the characteristics of this class of graduates, all of us celebrating with you today could easily jot down a list of words. I'd be willing to bet that many of the words on those lists would include dedicated, brave, conscientious, dependable, hardworking, eager. But let me tell you the word that is at the top of my list: winner. Each and every one of you is a winner. To get to this graduation ceremony, you worked hard, you dedicated yourself to learning, you've been eager to learn, you've been conscientious, you've been honest and dependable. All of these characteristics are that of a winner. As a winner, you earned your achievements and you've earned the right to celebrate them. You didn't get here by some fluke or accident. You earned your way. And if you think about it for some period of time, you'll agree that you had some help in getting here. No winner does it alone. You've had dedicated teachers, principals, guidance counselors at your elementary, middle, and high schools, all of whom worked hard to guide you. You've had friends, family, and classmates who put a high priority on your education and who were there to assist you and support you when you needed it. All of these people are here today to celebrate your achievement. It is your day, but trust me when I say they're all sitting in their seats thinking about the big and small ways they contributed to your achievement. Today is when they say to themselves, it was worth every minute. They helped you become a winner. They're on your team. So seniors, you've got a lot of warm hugs and words of congratulations today and during the days ahead. But let's take this moment to stand and join me in recognizing the staff of Lorain City Schools, your family, your friends for being on your team. Without them, it would have been much harder, if not impossible, to reach this important milestone. Please stand and thank these people. The members of the school board and everyone in this audience salute your success. You have met a significant challenge. And now you get to set a new vision, a new set of challenges. My personal hope is that you set the bar high, extend yourself as far as you can. Winners accept nothing but the best from themselves. And today you are all winners. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Morgan. No stranger to education, our introduction of our next speaker, President of the Board of Education, Mr. Raul Ramos.
Thank you, Mr. Cassano. It is an honor and a privilege for me to present to you Audrey Wayton. Audrey is the daughter of Ken and Pam Wayton. Audrey is the president of the National Honor Society and the class salutatorian. She will receive the honors diploma. Audrey has been actively involved as Key Club president. She was also in Student Council, Future Educators of America, Foreign Language Club, Chamber Choir, and tennis. She not only serves as president of the National Honor Society, she is also the school's representative to the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Academy. Audrey was selected as an Ashland University Teacher Education Scholar and won first place for the school in the American Mathematics competition. Audrey has received the Presidential Scholarship from Baldwin Wallace, where she will major in business and communications. It is my pleasure to present Audrey Wayton.
Good evening, administrators and teachers, families and friends, and the graduates of the class of 2002. It is an easy task for all of us to reflect upon our pasts, to reach back into time and remember the most influential people and events of our lives. As we picture the faces of these significant people and recall our most memorable moments, the stories of our lives begin to replay, leading up to our current position today, our high school graduation. Our memories are filled with visions of our parents, close family members, friends, teachers, coaches, and many others who have helped support us through all of life's pursuits. We can picture them in our minds, cheering us on to the finish line, giving us a pat on the back for a job well done, or just displaying their love to us for who we are and what we have to offer. Through their various ways, these people have helped shape us into the focused students of today, who are ready to show the world we are prepared to succeed. Also, as we glance into our pasts, we are able to remember our famous firsts, such as the first day of school or the first time we rode a bicycle without the training wheels. And although these moments will stick out in our pasts and are quite special to our hearts, the little, not so seemingly important things are what actually make up the most of our lives. For instance, the time in 3rd grade, we just couldn't perfect those multiplication tables, but studied for hours until we knew them by heart, proved that we had determination. Or the time we went out of our way to cheer up a classmate who got hurt on the playing field, proved that we had compassion. It is the simple little actions we choose to take in our lives that make the most of who we are. While all of us can look back on our pasts and see blissful memories, we can also see times of hardship or tragedy, because these too are a part of our past. However, experiencing the most troubled moments in our lives teaches a valuable lesson about life, that you must overcome the difficult times in order to see more happy times. It is just like the old saying goes, you have to have been caught in the rain to appreciate a sunny day. Not only do the trying times help us appreciate the pleasant times much more, but they also help us become stronger human beings, ready for the next challenge if it should appear. Reflecting on the past, we are able to remember who we have become and just how we got where we are today. And today is what is most important. The decisions and goals we create for ourselves today prepare us for who we are tomorrow. And although the past helps define us, we must look forward to the future and what life has in store for us. Margaret Fairless Barber once said, To look backward for a while is to refresh the eye, to restore it, and to render it more fit for its prime function of looking forward. What we did in the past helps us know what we are doing today and what we will do tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2002, on making this graduation an important goal of your past and your accomplishment of today. And best of luck to you in the future.
And now we will continue. The next speaker that we have on the dais here with us, Vice President of the Board of Education, tireless worker on behalf of our students and our community, Mrs. Jeanine Donaldson. Please give her a hand.
Today is the biggest day in a school board member's career. It is the Super Bowl, Mardi Gras, and Las Vegas, all rolled into one day. It simply doesn't get any bigger than this. That is with one exception, and that is if you happen to be a school board member and a parent of a graduate, which is the case for 3 of our board members this evening. I want to take a moment to acknowledge and congratulate our graduates. They didn't run for the school board, we did. But they often share the brunt of the unpopular, unwise, and sometimes bad decisions of their parents. So at this time, I'd like to say congratulations on behalf of Keith Lilly and Raul Ramos and myself to Diane, Adam, and Mallory. Benjamin Gradisekit, would you come forward, please? Benjamin Gradisekit is the son of Dr. and Mrs. Robert Gradisekit. He is the faculty choice as a speaker. Ben has been actively involved in soccer, tennis, marching band, jazz band, chamber choir, drama, academic challenge, and National Honor Society. Ben is an honor graduate of Lorain Admiral King and will receive the honors diploma. He has been selected by Ohio State University as the Walter B. Kidd Engineering Scholar. Benjamin has also been selected to be a member of the honors program and study aeronautical engineering at Ohio State University. Would you please welcome Benjamin Gradisekit?
Well, the end of the age of our lives comes to a close here today. Well, some wind. The times at Admiral King will now just be a vision of the past. But what do we all envision for the future? Some of us shall soon be packing up for college for another 2, 4, 7, or even 9 years of education. Others will be continuing their schooling here in Lorain. Some, including some of my good friends here, will be joining the armed forces. And then even others will just go straight to join the workforce of America. Now, while the times here at Admiral King shall be missed, at least some of them will, we look forward to these visions of the future. We may lose some touch with some old friends, but new ones will soon be made. New experiences await us out there each and every day. We're stepping out into a whole new world, a world of the future. I personally am thankful for all the experiences I have had here at King, both good and bad. They've helped to prepare me for the future, academically and socially. Math lessons and life lessons have been learned hand in hand, and we will be better prepared for the next stage of our lives. But we cannot forget the men who have made this all possible for us. We have the awesome privilege of receiving our diplomas with some of the fine men, including my grandfather, who put high school aside to fight for our country. Without them, things would not be the same, and we might not even be here. They had a vision of the future too, a future where their children could live in peace and freedom and have the opportunity to pursue our own future. I feel like I got the easy way out, having had to only fight battles with calculus problems, but I think it's pretty awesome, and I'm glad it turned out this way, It's pretty neat to be able to say I graduated with my grandfather. I'm glad that someone finally realized that these men needed to be honored for their sacrifices. We are eternally grateful to you men. Well, my fellow students, it's time to move on. Continue to work hard. You'll reach all your goals and your future will be bright. Best of luck to all of you. We made it.
Our next speaker is a gentleman certainly that doesn't need much introduction. He's been, again, another tireless worker in the Board of Education. If anything, I would refer to him as a person that probably is what we call a joiner, that when people are opposed on different sides, he has a way of bringing people together. Mr. Congeniality, Mr. Keith Lilly.
Well, thank you. I have the honor of introducing the next speaker, which, as Mrs. Donaldson had mentioned, many of these students seem like my own children. The next speaker I'd like to introduce is Mary L. Scheibel. Good morning. Marielle is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jim Scheibel. Marielle is president of the class of 2002 and an honor graduate. She will receive the honors diploma and has a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Marielle is involved in marching band, jazz band, National Honor Society, Leo Club, Student Council, Future Educators of America, Foreign Language Club, Chamber Choir, Lorain Community Youth Fund Advisory Committee, County Cupboard Volunteer, American Red Cross, Junior Achievement, and as a reading tutor. Marielle was selected as the one Lorain County winner of the Beth K. Stocker Manasseh Cutler Scholarship winner and will attend Ohio University to major in early childhood education. Welcome, Marielle Scheibel.
Well, so far we've heard about visions of the past and how it has molded us into the individuals that we have become. We've also heard about the future and all the opportunities that lie before us. But what about now? What about today in particular? Right now, we are experiencing what is going to be one of the most memorable events of our lifetime. This is the day that many of us have been waiting so long for, and many of us have been working so hard for. And so now it's here. Today it's our turn to walk across that stage in front of our friends, families, and peers with a great sense of pride and accomplishment. Today's also a day filled with excitement. Not only are our high school days over with, but it's also time for us to taste a little bit of that independence we've been hearing so much about. Most importantly, though, today is a day of goodbyes and farewells. Now, as you guys look around at one another, you'll of course notice various familiar faces. I mean, some of our peers we've known since kindergarten. Some we might have just met this year by chance. But regardless, we're amidst so many years of friendship right now. There's a quote that states, "The pages may crumble, the pictures may fade, but we'll never forget the friends we've made." So as you leave here today and say what may seem to be your final farewells to your many classmates, keep in mind that memories last a lifetime and that no goodbye is forever. Now, I'd like to leave you with one final quote that coincides with my own personal feelings for today, and that's, "All good things must come to an end, but I wouldn't have wanted to end in any other way or with any other people. Thank you, class, so much for all the beautiful memories you have given me that I'll be able to look back on and cherish for the rest of my life. And now, folks, it is with great pride and pleasure that I stand before you today and present to you Lorain Admiral King's extraordinary graduating class of 2002.
Oh, I can tell you're getting heated up now. And that's okay. Let me tell you something. Lorain, LAK crowd, thank you. You did an outstanding job today for our speakers. Thank you. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much. And now we come to the part that you have been waiting 18 years or more for. At this time, as Principal Lorain Admiral King High School, in front of all gathered here and present, I do hereby certify that these students have met all the requirements of the State Board of Education and the Lorain Local Board of Education. I do present them for conferring 4 diplomas. Reading of the roll call, Mrs. Germaine Jackson. Mrs. Jackson.
It is indeed my pleasure and an honor to present the 2002 Lorain Admiral King Senior Class Roll. I commend each of you and pray for innumerable blessings for your future endeavors. Yahaira Acevedo. Karen Alicia Ackerman. Rachel Marie Augusto, receiving the honors diploma. Carmen Lee Algie. Maria Alvarez, receiving the honors diploma. Jamisha Michelle Amerson. Charity Colleen Anderson. Jessica Nicole Andrews. Todd Angelo. Jamie Michelle Babinski. Joshua Travis Baker. Michelle Baumgartner. John T. Bennett IV. Jeremiah Burdell. Joshua Burdell. Rebecca Angel Berlingeri. Bryant M. Bond. April Marie Bonowitz. Adam Michael Jordan Brewer. Jason Brown. Justin T. Brune. Wallace Dean Bryant. Mark Joseph Buckley, Jr. Brent Michael Burke. Stephen DeWhite Kales. Catherine Michelle Calloway. Jonathan Paul Callender. Sol Helena Carabella, receiving the honors diploma. Zabeda Cardona. We'd like to honor the next graduate, please. We'd like to celebrate the next graduate, Erica Yolanda Carson. Justin Maurice Carter. John Michael Caruso. Maria Augusta de Carvalho. Aaron Renee Cardill. Drew Rashad Chapman. Sheila Ann Charlton. Kenny Clark, Jr. Tanika P. Coleman. Jamie Robert Collier. Jeremiah Raymond Collier. John Cameron Collins. Elizabeth Ann Comer. Andre Cook. Danielle L. Cook. Shay C. Cook. Juan Cortez, Jr. Juan is receiving the honors diploma. Josephina Kotz. Krista Ann Zenobrinia, receiving the honors diploma. Christopher David Cromer. Tamara Crum. Stacy Marie Crutcher. Sean C. Cruz. Javier Cruz. Joseph Michael Chismadia II. Lindsay DeAndrea receiving the honors diploma. Miguel Angel de Jesus. Ryan Christopher Dimich. Laura Marie Dempsey receiving the honors diploma. Dina Diaz. Mallory Donaldson receiving the honors diploma. Julie Ann Doherty receiving the honors diploma. Lisa Marie Drozdowski. Erica Ann Engler. Johnny Ray Eskew. Desiree Feliciano. Marquetta S. Finn. Robert Anthony Fisher receiving the honors diploma. Craig Thomas Fitch receiving the honors diploma. Crystal Marie Fleming. Jacqueline Ann Fleming. Jennifer Rose Flowers. Jasmine L. Ford. Ashley Marie Fraze. Curtis Clark Francis Fraze. Ashley Elizabeth Frame. Jamar Darrell Franklin. Lynn Yvette Garcia. Melissa Ann Garcia. Timothy Richard Garcia receiving the honors diploma. Brett Michael Jankowski. Jennifer Lee Gerbic. Shelley Sue Givens. Amaya Marie Glover. Elba Iris Gomez. Tangi T. Goodson. Letitia Monique Goodwin. Benjamin Briscoe Gradisekit receiving the honors diploma. Andrea Nicole Green. Jamie Marie Green. Donald Edward Hands II. Andrea Green, I already called your name, baby. I did call your name. Donald Edward Hands II, repeating. Bethany Y. Hart. Christian John Hassel. Tiffany Hawthorne. Gina Lynn Henry. Chuck Herbert. Robert Lee Hewitt. Justin Wayne Hilger. Kristen Lee Hilco. Brittany Gail Hill. Kara Hughes. Corrine Marie Ignaco. Kalisha Nicole Ivy, receiving the honors diploma. Christopher Todd Jackson. Vita Lynn Jackson. Denise Ann James. Denise Renee Johnson. Maisha Jashayla Johnson. Johnny L. Jones. Ashley Elizabeth Callis, excuse me. Jonathan Callis, receiving the honors diploma. Antonio R. Kimbrough. Zebulon A. Kittle. Christina Marie Copa. Robin Lynn Kovacs. David Joseph Kramer. Dennis F. Krasinski. Carrie Lauren Keene, receiving the honors diploma. Matthew Paul Lang, receiving the honors diploma. Daryl Keith Lanier. Chris Michael Lassen II. Matthew Todd Ledbetter. Shanae Sherelle Lee. Sheena Paige Leslie. Adam D. Lilly. Nicole Renee Limsicum. Donnie Ray Lipscomb Jr. Mercedes Nicole Logan. Betty Jacqueline Long. Daniel Carlos Lopez, receiving the honors diploma. Joel Ivan Lopez. Katrina Marie Love. Jason James Lutz. Tracy Lynn Lyle. Jennifer Marie Magdaleno. Mindy Marie Marrero. Chad Michael Marsh. Tasha Ann Martin. Tony Joseph Maselli, receiving the honors diploma. Hayes Michael Massey. Samuel Joseph Mastorovich II. Derek A. May. Stephen Charles McCune. Jennifer Lynn McGilvery. Julie McKay receiving the honors diploma. Lindsay Juliana McKillop receiving the honors diploma. Jennifer Ann Mercurio. Michelle Jamie Mahalski. Joseph Lee Mishak. Robert Alexander Mitchell. Daniel Allen Mitoff receiving the honors diploma. John Monroe. David Morales. Bradley Morris. Was he next? Jasmine Morris. Terry Lynn Mulholland receiving the honors diploma. Eric O'Brien Myrick. Gilberto Ray Navarro. Gilberto is receiving the honors diploma. Charles V. Nichols II. Wesley L. Nixon. Ashley Marie Norfus. Yahira Marie Ocasio. Michelle L. Parks. Nichelle L. Parks. Crystal Lynn Parsons. Crystal E. Phelps. Paris John Pisiano. I'm sorry. Michelle Marie Puffnock. Jonathan Ralph. Brandon Orlando Ramos. Diane Francis Ramos receiving the honors diploma. Joseph A. Reardon. Joseph Robert Reinhardt. Andrew Eugene Repko. James Kenneth Resch Jr. Naisha Nicole Reynolds. Tara Renee Richardson. Cynthia Kim Rivas. Alberto Rivera. Anthony C. Rivera. Daniel S. Rodriguez. Jonathan Lewis Rivera. Nicole Marie Rodriguez. Lloyd Odell Rogers. David Lee Rollins. Alan J. Ruth, Jr. Maria Lynette Sanchez. Michael Benjamin Sanchez. Daniel H. Santos. Marielle Scheibel receiving the honors diploma. Christina Mackenzie Schumann. Amber J. Scott. Candace Michelle Shaw. Christopher Allen Shaw. Kelly A. Schenker. Joseph Brent Shepard. Ashley Margaret Silva. Jacqueline Rose Smith. Julia Lynn Smith. Justin Robert Smith. Robin N. Solak. Jessica L. Soto. Andrea Nicole Stevens. Amber Marie Strader receiving the honors diploma. Brent R. Susanjar. Alicia Marie Tarrant. John Charles Thurman. Jonathan A. Torres. Robert Paul Trimble. Louis Velez. Stephanie R. Wagner. Timothy M. Walton. Andrew David Wargo receiving the honors diploma. Quinn Ivy Washington. Audrey Ann Wayton receiving the honors diploma. Joseph Lamont Weatherspoon. Andrea Diane West. Sarah Jane White. Mario S. Whitfield, Jr. Amber M. Williams. Latasha Ann Williams. Larry Scott Williams. Sarah Marie Williams. Tamika Nicole Wilson. Corey Allen Wooten. Mark Allen Warden. Allison Shelley Wright receiving the honors diploma. Erica Nicole Wright. Idrika Leola Rose Wright. Aaron Lee Yates. Jaquinda Monique Young. Amanda Zalick. What's his first name? Stephen Savozic. At this time, I proudly present the graduating class of Lorain Admiral King for 2002.
That's okay. You did a great job.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.